Do you feel sometimes that there's not enough time to do everything you want in a day? That you want to take care of your health, you have a project or personal project you want to work on, and somehow you get at the end of the day and there's no more time, there's no more energy? Well, in this video, I want you to realize that if you do not set up times for you to do what you want to do, what you really want to do, if you don't plan it in your day, it will never get done. So welcome to my channel. My name is Alain Faber. I'm a high school teacher. And a few months ago, I decided on this YouTube channel to bring ideas on how learning and learning new skills can make the world a better place, including you and including your life. So let's see what we want to talk about today about organizing and planning for success. As you can see, I have a new environment. I started work a couple days ago, and today I decided to go on my favorite path behind the school. You'll see I might do several videos here. It's a beautiful place. Now, the reason why I decided on this topic today to find times to plan for success is that I was listening to top 50 rules from Brendan Burchard. I always forget how to write his name. Brendan Burchard. And I'm going to put the link below here actually. And one of his ideas was that if you want to be better, if you want to learn something new, if you have a project you want to come to term and have build on success and do even more and scale up, you need to plan time to improve yourself. And when you think about it, I've talked to you about my agenda and how I include in my agenda what I want to do. For example, this YouTube channel, I want to create a video every day. That means that I need to set time aside every day for this. My new work is coming, new school year. That means that I need to find time to do so. And I decided that I'm going to record during lunchtime. Think about it. I have about an hour at lunch to eat. So I'm going to see if I can take half an hour to eat and then half an hour to record outside or inside my video so that I can edit at night. I need to plan in my agenda for projects I want to do. So if I plan it, if someone says, well, let's go for a coffee or let's have a chat, well, I can say that not at this time and plan it for later. Because once you plan in your agenda what you really want to do and what you need to focus on, you'll notice that it will be easy for you to decide what you need to do at what time. Now, Brendan Burchard was mentioning that the idea of health, if you want to take care of your health, it's hard for you to decide at the end of the day to go to the gym because at the end of the day, you have less energy and usually things tend to be delayed and you end up with no time at the end of the day. His idea is if you get up in the morning and you set up a routine, and then as you get up, you get some water, you put your gym shoes and you go and work out, then it becomes your routine and you're sure right at the beginning of the day that it gets done. I tried that in June and it doesn't work for me. So as you can see, sometimes some people may suggest what may be best for them. I want you to figure out what is best for you. For me, I love the afternoon to work out. The reason is sometimes I have less energy in the afternoon. It gives me a chance to do physical activities and have more energy for the evening. The only way I can do that is to write it down in my agenda. By blocking an hour in the afternoon, I know what I'm going to do there, and I know that I have to say no to other things to focus on what I really want to do. So what would you like to do? What do you feel you don't have time for? Write in the comments below what you'd like to do or what you've been wanting to do for the last few weeks, few months that you haven't done yet because you have no time. I want to know, because I'm going to give you some tricks on how to make that happen. Some of you may decide that they want to meditate a bit more, to find time to reflect on how to improve your life, how to rest, or let's see, to calm your mind down. You need to focus time for that. Some of you may have a project they've been wanting to work on and it hasn't been done yet. Plan sometimes for it. And my way of doing it is to actually block time for it. So in my agenda, when I get up, I plan time where I call it family admin. Family admin is taking care of my family and the house to make sure that my household works well. By blocking that time, I know that I'm not going to work and I'm not going to take care of friends or other acquaintances except my family. So when I have a family admin time, I have time where I cook, where I play games with the kids. We play, we read, we go for walks. And the idea is time is allocated for my family. And the beauty is I have time for them. Some people say we need to find a good balance between life and work, and some people say it's not possible. Well, I do think it's possible. You need to make the time to focus on what's important. For my health, it's hard for me to get up in the morning and be very active. So on the other hand, lunchtime is a great time for walk. After work is a great time for walk or be active at a gym. That's what I prefer. The question is, when is it better for you to be active? When you want to take care of your health, when you want to cook or learn new recipes. The idea is if you plan it, it will get done. So let's see. People say, well, I don't have time to do all these different things. Well, you'll have to realize that once you decide on what's important for you, you're going to have to say no to other activities. That means that you may have to say no to some social media time. You may have to watch the videos a bit less. You may have to go out a bit less. Because if you want to learn new skills, if you want to take care of yourself or do what matters for you, you'll have to make time. And that's the only way to do so. We only have 24 hours in a day. Having only 24 hours a day means that there's so much you can do in any given day. On the other hand, if you plan it and you schedule the time and you give a little bit of time every day or every week, what will happen is that given months and years, you'll get closer to what your dream is. So I have 3 tips for you on how to be more successful, how to be able to plan for success. My first one, my ultimate tool is my agenda. And my agenda is there for me to reflect on what I need to do during the day and set the time for it. My second one is to plan blocks of time. I have very much difficulties to do 3 things at the same time. And I realized years ago that if I try to do a few things, it doesn't work nicely because I end up doing everything halfway and I don't enjoy doing it. So by blocking times, it works nicely for me. That's why I block time for work, block time for recording videos, work time for health, my family, and it works out. And my third tip is for you to take action. You have to take action on what you want to do. There's no point in planning for success or planning for learning, planning for health, planning for meditation if it looks good on the agenda, but you never get to it. You need to make yourself a priority. That's the only way you'll be able to get to the next level. Because you need to realize that by putting other people at the forefront, by giving priorities to other people's need and want, you'll end up forgetting your needs and wants. And that's why those 3 tips is important. So my call to action is the following. I want you to go into your agenda. I want you to plan something for every day for the next 7 days. Could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Could be reading, could be going for a walk, could be learning a new recipe for your health. It could be watching a video, and I want to get that done. I would even go and say, if you're younger or you like video games, why don't you plan in your day to play an hour or 2 of video games? Then you'll know that there's no point for you to worry about if you'll have time to play. It's in your agenda. You can get it done. I'm going to put here on the side a list, my playlist video on my best life journey, on how I'm focusing on sharing with you my community, how learning new skills will make you a better person to want to make the world a better place. And that I believe in you, and I believe we can do it. I'll see you in the next video.